Hello and welcome back to Skyblock. Hardcore. Last episode, we built up this dual iron farm and it has been chugging away, absolutely producing like a boss. We will not need iron ever again. This is the third double chest it has filled, and I've been pulling all the poppies out. So this is solid iron, even the hoppers. It's been going, and haven't really had this world loaded that long. The longest I had it loaded was when I did this. I expanded our platform out so we have room to start our villager trading center, city, village. It's like a village, more of a village than a city. But it's gonna be. I have visions for this place. Visions, I tell you, visions, and it's gonna start with this bridge. These two arches right here are gonna have a couple roads leading up here, and they're gonna converge in the middle and then go across a bridge that's gonna go over a pond that's gonna extend from this slime chunk through the slime chunk that's right behind it and then into that slime chunk over there, so that we can deal with those slime chunks without them looking just kind of like ugly slabbed over bits. So right now they're kind of ugly holes in the floor, but we're not gonna worry about these today. Today, I want to focus on getting the city foundation in and our first couple of villager trading buildings. And each building is going to be a shop in the town. And the shop may not have anything to do with what it's trading, but we'll try to get it as close enough. But we'll try to match the look of the villager to the type of shop as close as we can. The first ones I want to get trading, though, are these guys right here. We have some workstations because these are going to be the most fruitful villagers that we can possibly trade with at this moment. And one of these is going to want to trade us with iron, and we'll have emeralds for days from that guy. Now, we have plenty of these guys to go around. As you can see, they're springing back and forth because there are so many in this place. You see this dark spot? That means there's a lot in this one spot right here. So we need to start moving these guys out of here and into somewhere. First thing I need to do is extend this terrain right here off over that way. So I think I'm going to probably go out about 16 blocks, or maybe not, because I think I can maybe squeeze this in just a little bit. You can see we're flanked on both sides by slime chunks, and I don't want to build any villager housing or anything like that inside of them. So I think we're just going to kind of imagine the pond is going to come around this way, maybe dip in, but we're going to build a little bridge. Probably just going to bridge out with this right now. We can get decorative with it later. Past those, and then this whole area back here is going to be the beginning of our village/cityscape, and it will branch off in different directions as we expand it, with different roads going to different ways and maybe alleyways and things like that. So I need to get stone, which I have been farming like crazy. I have 2 barrels full over there, and start covering this up so we can have something to build on. So I'll get going on that. I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. I got that finished up, as you guys saw, and then I got a little bit distracted over here. Did you know, of course, most of you probably already knew. I'm probably the last one to figure this out. But now that we have moss, we got moss at the end of last episode for the Wandering Trader. Now that we have moss, that means we have renewable dirt without having to worry about going to the Nether to get gravel to make dirt. All we gotta do is make cobblestone, turn it into stone, then make a little stone platform here, and then you grow a tree, chop down that tree. Underneath the tree is some rooted dirt. And then if you just hoe the rooted dirt, it turns into dirt. That's awesome. That means we can use dirt now. And I'm so excited about that because we need to start making some roads. I want to establish the roads and stuff like that. And I want to use some path blocks. Granted, not a grayscale block. But that's fine. I'm going to start slowly introducing more colors into the city as we get through the city. So we're going to start with some like browns and stuff along with the grays. So like the dirt blocks, maybe some. Now we have oak wood. We have oak wood without oak saplings. And I've already collected up a bunch, and I've also smelted up a bunch into fuel. So, and as you can see, I made a bunch of dirt. I told you I got distracted. I can't help it. Don't bother me. Working. So I'm going to finish up this stack. This. I can put half a stack of stone here. I found that to be the most manageable size. So I'm going to do this a couple times, finish up this stack of stone that I've got left here. That should give us plenty of dirt to play with. And we have dirt to play with now because it's renewable. We don't have to worry about it. It's not a precious resource anymore. We can keep making more. Oh, yeah. And these guys over here. Check that out. Told you I got distracted. And then, but over here, I decided it might be smart because MC Oda, if you guys aren't watching his channel, you guys really should. But he commented last episode that I need to get some emeralds going just in case the wandering trader does show up. And he was right because I had 0. And if he showed up with something that I needed, I wouldn't have been able to get anything. So pulled one guy out, turned him into a farmer and traded some wheat with him just long enough to get enough emeralds to get this guy to apprentice by buying some spoons. And now that I can trade iron, it's game on. I've just been trading iron. And the farmer, he met, I don't know what happened, but he just boated right off the side of the world into the void. It was weird. I'd never seen anything like it. But anyway, so we've got these guys all leveled up and he's the one with the best tools. I'm thinking about getting this to do this with, but I wanted to wait until you guys were around. But also I have all these stone I'm going to wait till the iron axes are gone. Let's go ahead and get one. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. So we have all these emeralds. We are emerald rich now, and means we can get our first diamond axe. I thought there was gonna be more fanfare behind that, but there wasn't. Anyway, and we also has this, which I don't really care about the fortune so much, but the efficiency and unbreaking is nice. Fortune spoon, we can use it to get saplings over there in the jungle. Finally take down our jungle tree and get some jungle saplings. I think that's the last of the wood types that we're missing besides the nether woods. This guy here, he wants me to give him diamonds for emeralds, so no. And then we have just plain diamond hoe, which I could use once we get some enchantments going. And this guy here, just efficiency. And so nothing to write home about, but this is basically just an emerald factory right here. So I've been trading with them. And the nice thing about chest boats is I can put all the supplies I need to trade right inside their boats. Is right there. So it's pretty convenient. And then once we start building up the city, we'll move them into their homes. For now, they're just going to hang out here while I chop down the trees. So I'm going to finish up this and then we can get started on our roads and laying out the city where all these guys are going to be living. Let's go. Okay, and our streets are laid out, and I tried to go for like a gutter type system on the either side. And I think it turned out pretty good. Got some water here and there. I was really disappointed. I thought if I put 2 or 3 of these together, I'd have an infinite source in the middle, but no. So I had to run back and forth filling up buckets, but it worked out really well. And then we have our sidewalks here, and the shops will probably step up 1 block. So you have to step up it to get into them. So I think it's going to turn out really nice. And I got a bunch of stuff gathered up for our first set of shops to go. And the one thing, and I went back to the trial chamber, and now that I have diamond picks, I went and just like filled up my entire inventory of everything I could get out of what would have been the tree room area of it, because that's a safe spot to just sit there and farm. There aren't any spawners anywhere near that spot. So pretty much emptied that spot out of tough except for the copper. I left the copper behind because I don't have a use for it just at the moment, so I didn't want to fill up my inventory with it. The one thing that we do need though is glass. We have 3 pieces of glass, and I don't think I have any, if much, sand left, but there is a way we can get glass. It's just going to take just a little bit longer, but I think in the long run, it's going to work out better. So let's get this set up here. We can get ourselves a librarian going, and I think should be able to get him to the level where he's selling glass. I think we have more than enough emeralds, so hopefully that should be all we need. And I found if you wait for him to get stuck there, you can pull him right out of that cart and they don't go flying off in weird directions. So I'm just going to drag him, over here. Yeah, there you go. Get in your spot. All right. I'm going to go sleep so he'll take that job. Okay. Hey, look over here. Yeah. Exactly right. Look at me. Be a librarian. Be a librarian. Be a librarian. Do it now. Why are you taking so long to be a librarian? There you are. Finally, I'm going to recycle his trades until he has, I would love for him to also sell Silk Touch. So if he can get a bookshelf trade and a Silk Touch trade, that would be amazing, because I can buy the bookshelves by getting emeralds from these guys, and the Silk Touch is going to come in very handy right now for all sorts of things. Okay, what are you selling now? Nothing. Okay, well, I got a little bit greedy, so I was waiting on this guy, and he was taking forever to pick a workstation. So I drug out a second one because I figured we'd work two at the same time, and that way I can get what I need faster. And then they both took forever to pick their workstation, and it was the weirdest thing. Like, I would place a station here, and then I would break this one, and this guy would immediately take a job. So I check him, break this one, he'd immediately take a job. It was weird. And now this guy is taking forever too. But I did get these guys where I want them. I got a Silk Touch, and it's really cheap too. So I bought a bunch of those. And he's got a good glass trade. And I forgot they changed the name tag and stuff for candles. So I'm hoping they have different colors other than just red and yellow. But if it's just red and yellow, that's something, because I don't have access to bees yet without birch saplings. And nope, don't need that. I'm hoping for this guy to either give me unbreaking, efficiency, or looting. I really want unbreaking, but I'll accept the other two. But he's just kind of like a side project at this point. As you can see, I have tons of glass. I've purchased a bunch of glass from these guys. So we have more than enough glass. And if this guy can get a bookshelf trade and one of those books that I want, but he's taking, I don't know if it's the boats, and it just takes them a while to realize that they have access to a workstation or what, but they take like 2-3 minutes between breaking and placing before they pick up a job again. So that's a little weird and annoying, but we got it done. And I've been trading with these guys, getting more and more emeralds because I've been spending them on glass, but it's really easy to get emeralds. So now we have everything, or most everything we need, at least enough to get started on. Ooh, he picked up a job finally. Let's see what he got. What do you got? Nothing. You are useless. Anyway, all right, time to get busy, I would say. I have at least a couple. I want to get at least a couple buildings built up, because there's 3 of each of them guys over there. And I think I could fit 3 or 4 villagers in each of these little buildings that I have planned out in my head. I haven't planned out anything in creative yet. I just kind of did it in my head. I've built something similar to this before on a server that I played on, and so I think it shouldn't be too difficult to work out. So I'm going to get started, and yeah, let's get building.
Access granted.
Okay, I want to make one more librarian, hopefully get some efficiency books out of them. I've been trying for efficiency for so long, and these guys just don't want to give it to me. I've had this guy over here offer me efficiency 5 for 64 emeralds. I'm sorry, dude. In this economy, that's not doable. But I did get him to offer me feather falling, so I took that instead. This guy, look, I'll even take a lower efficiency, and then I could just combine the books. I just want a little bit of efficiency. That's all. Now, take a job. And these guys are weird. You have to put down 2 of these, wait for him to take a job, and then once you break this one, he loses his job. But then when you break this one, he accepts a job. It's the weirdest thing. They won't just take a job when you break and replace the lectors. It's taken so long to do this. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're in a boat. I think the boat might be having something to do with it. But no. See, watch this. Take that, no job. Boom, job. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know what that's about. If anybody in the comments can enlighten me, that'd be awesome. But I'm going to be converting this guy for just a minute. And once I get what I want, we'll be right back and we'll move these guys into our new city and show you guys around, see what we got going on. We'll be right back. All right, fine. I will play your games. I am so done. I'm so done with this. I got an efficiency too, but it was like 30 something emeralds. And by the time I bought enough books to make a 5, it would have been more expensive. You're just going to always, oh, I need books. Where are my books? You're probably not going to get leveled up anytime soon, but we'll buy a book. There you go. Okay, you happy now? You happy? I'm not, but whatever. So, you see this right here? Wandering Trader finally showed up. Only took him the entire time I was building the city. Then finally got one, and he had birch saplings. So, I grabbed him. And he also had some cyan dye, which I grabbed because I don't know if I'm going to have the stuff to make cyan anytime soon. We're starting to do more colors. Getting some color in this world now with the city build. Like I said, I wanted to start bringing some color in once we get across that bridge. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Where did I put I need you. Okay, so we're going to move these guys into the city. And it's been super easy because I love the new leash on a boat mechanic. You can even pull them over stuff just by like hopping around a little bit because it kind of lifts them up just a tad bit. Like that. You don't even have to really like mess with pistons and nothing anymore like we used to. So I'm going to pull him over here into the city and we'll get him into his bookstore. And you can see got a nice little start going here. Envisioning this built up all the way down that way. Oh, you got stuck on a carpet, didn't you? My bad. So, and you can see this going to go all the way down that way. What are you stuck on, dude? Oh, path block. Okay. Come on. There we go. Get up off there. All right. As I was saying, do you mind? You can see this going all the way down. It's nice built up city thing. Have different heights and stuff, and maybe even some like stands, like food carts or something like that, just hanging out. And then down over this way, another nice big corner store. Probably gonna do a big corner drugstore right here once we get some clerics in the mix. I think that'd be a good spot for them. And I'm excited. I'm very excited. I got 3 more librarians to put in here. I think that's probably going to max this place out. I don't want them to get too crowded because then shenanigans ensue. But should be as simple as boop, in you go. And then boop, you're stuck. Ha! Enjoy your life. So let me show you around what we got. Over here we have our clothing store with our armorers. And they've all got nice fancy diamond armor, which we'll probably grab some. I already got the achievement because I grabbed one for the display window, and I still need to put more in the display windows up there. And then as soon as I grabbed it and I got the cover me with diamonds, it's like, oh, and I was in the middle of the time lapse, so I couldn't really share it. But yeah, I already got it. But we do need to get some new armor, and they have some decent ones. This one has protection. One of these guys had depth strider, and you've got unbreaking. And there was a feather falling one, but I have feather falling books now. Oh yeah. Feather falling 4, projectile protection 4. So I guess I didn't really need that, but I could do it because I'm gonna, if I want to put different type of protection on these, I have to disenchant these and then re-enchant them. So that works out. No real standout, super great enchantments. There's Aqua Affinity on the helmet, but I didn't see any protection 4 gear from any of these guys. That's a great helmet right there. Yep, so that's that. And then over here we have toolsmiths or weaponsmiths. And they all have swords. And this guy right there, I bought a bunch of these, and I've been cleaning up over at the mob farm because the looting 2 and the smite 3 makes things just basically die with 1 hit unless it's a creeper. But they all have swords for me. That's going to be real handy because we got to go to the Nether soon. And I don't want to, but at least we have more stuff now. And these are toolsmiths. They all selling axes and pickaxes. Nothing too fancy, but it's diamond tools that we can enchant. And I have my librarians that are selling me silk touch, efficiency of, I think I have a looting guy and silk touch guy. And this guy has fortune also, which I can put on a axe or a hoe. We can get good rates on our saplings over there, which is good because I'm still collecting some saplings for some trees that I don't have a full stack of yet. And nearly all of the armor and gear crafters take iron as a trade. So they're kind of my emerald factory at the moment and XP farm. Because I've been trading a ton. I've probably traded 6 double chests worth of iron with them so far just to gather up the stuff that I have. And we've barely made a dent in this mess in here, but it's good. We have plenty of villagers left that we need because I want to get some stone cutters going. I want to get some, like I said, some clerics, and maybe even some cartographers just for the glass trade for more emeralds and XP. But we're going to keep filling this up, and I'm going to build this all up, and I'm going to have it start meandering around. I'm going to get some side streets going on, maybe some alleyways and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think it turned out really nice, and it's going to be really super cool once this is like, you can turn the corner and it's just going to be buildings on both sides, and it's going to look nice and cool. Maybe we can get some power lines and stuff. That's got to get taken care of. I'm tired of these pathways in the sky, and we got to take that guy down now because I have fortune tools. I can get me some jungle saplings and finally take down our jungle tree, and that'll be the last tree that we need from the overworld. And hopefully next episode, when we start messing with the Nether, yes, I said next episode we're gonna mess with the Nether. We have to get some stuff from there. I need at least some warped wood, and we need to start doing some gold trading and that sort of thing. So we'll plan that out and work that out. But also need to start improving on our mob farm. So one of those two things will happen next week. I'm working on it. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, this has been Nealey. Bye-bye.